It's a pleasure to be with you on this occasion when we are celebrating customers. Today we are celebrating the amount of trust and faith and belief you provided during the tough time of COVID. We are celebrating every associate and employee of Intellect and all the customers and banking systems who are supported during this tough time where we need to design the process, innovated the process, online, real time, every time. And that's a huge celebration we must do. I hope this should be the end of COVID and we should have a beautiful morning coming in our horizon. Now to just take Intellect story, what we have achieved since we met last time in Convergence in Dubai. We grew sustained way in last 9 months over 25%. We grew on annualized basis. We have 29 wins in last 9 months. We are participating in more than 30 digital transformation. And we are one of the few fintech companies which have all the technologies and still profitable on its own. On this day, I want to just bring element of how financial industry is connected to the global village. And I'm looking some patterns of the past. I see in my lifetime, the first tectonic shift which happened, you must have heard the name Pixar. It is in the entertainment industry. Now, entertainment industry and Pixar, before Pixar, it was all animation, where you take pictures, assemble them, and after assembling these pictures, you create a sequence, 24 pictures in a second, and makes an impact like animation. Now, that's the one level of technology which was there. Steve Jobs joined Pixar sometime in '86. By '95, the first Toy Story came in. What was the difference in Toy Story? Was it just one more movie in the same direction? Definitely, from a viewer perspective, it was just one more movie. But if I go deeper into it, the Steve Jobs challenged Pixar the way of understanding the technologies which are there, underlying technologies which are there, which was around animating the pictures. But they never challenge the picture perspective versus puppetry perspective. So he picked up that in Puppet, you have 10 controls on which you can run the puppet show. He picked up those 10 elements and make it to 10,000 control points. He started composing those control points to make it a character real. A control for eyelashes, control for smiles, control for lips, control for every body part where the expression of the character comes out of a Toy Story. When you say BuzzFeed or any character over there, you find it's real. And that happened because of underlying technology. Technology made a big shift. Now, similarly, 10 years later, there is a second tectonic shift happened in the industry, which was in telecom industry. We thought telecom industry and computer industry are the two different sectors of the industry. But for a consumer, he wanted a common outcome. As a consumer and user of the technology, I wanted computer, which is laptop has given me by that time, but I need to carry my audio device to listen to the songs. I need to carry the camera. I need to carry my Casio directory on contacts to be connected on it. And I need to carry all those connectors linked to that. And that is where there was always a missing piece. Out of 4 pieces, I used to miss some of the opportune moment. And somebody looked at it. Now, this is a contextuality customer is looking at. Customer is looking a contextuality of applying these 4 different technologies to come in one single space, and that's the invention of smartphone. Bringing a operating system technology which was applied for laptops and desktops to the smartphone as a device. Now, it was a disruption so large that for any telecom player who is working on devices and interfaces, couldn't able to cope up with the technology shift which happened, which created the disruption. So there the contextuality came, and disrupted the industry. The third piece which came into picture where the shift happened, which we are experiencing now, it's not happened fully, but in last year, the world has sold 6 million cars, electronic EV vehicles in just 1 year, and total number of EV vehicle in the world is just 15 million. So 1 year, 6 million, which is 40% of the selling happening in just 1 year. So that this tectonic shift towards EV vehicle is in front of us. It happened today. Tesla was formed in 2003. Today is 19 years of Tesla when this change is happening. Elon Musk joined that company in 2008. And then he looked at it, is this problem can be solved by just technology? Or something more is required? Because electrical vehicle technology was available even in 80s and 90s. It's not that technology was not available for driving vehicle using electrical. But the issue was that it required multiple technologies to come together and create an ecosystem. And that is where Elon Musk could be able to understand that's the ecosystem play. We need to work on batteries, we work to work on efficiencies, we need to work on motors, we worked on the design of the vehicle, we need to work on the support systems, we need to work on a charging station. So it's all ecosystem play.